Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Mark. Please remember to slash that like button. And also, I know before you get started, I know there's some people in the back. You got commitment issues, I got commitment issues, but I got a problem that'll solve and remedy all of that. So why don't you just annihilate that subscribe button, and also to keep up to date with me, hit that post notification bell. And if you still have reservations about it, you can still think of this like a swipe left on Tinder, like we doing a YouTube dating process. And also, leave me comments down below. But I think I've talked enough, so let's just jump straight into these videos. Let's go!
Call me Megatron. Shorty's a megacon. It ain't about.
Okay, come on, SPM.
Competition getting got so proper like
hey.
The trippin' nigga brought the Glock tonight.
Hey.
Killing flows that the dog is off the right.
Hey.
Motherfucker is a monster on the mic. Competition getting got so proper like if they trippin' nigga brought the Glock tonight. Killing flows that the dog is off the right.
Hey, I love how this is starting off because for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm getting like a Stephen King type of vibe of how he's sitting here like painting a picture of himself. Like, this is so dope. Let me jump back into this. Wow.
Motherfucker is a monster on the mic. Competition getting got so proper like if the trippin' nigga brought the Glock tonight. Mirror on the motherfucking wall. I have the most easiest question of them all. Let me just get to the bottom of my visit. If there's only one number one, then who the fuck is it? Started laughing and the walls began trembling. Some shadows started forming like a meeting was assembling. 12 dark figures, but they didn't have a body. They stood around the mirror, one offered me some coffee.
Hey.
I looked in the cup, but inside was only smoke. A pretty face appeared on the mirror and she spoke. Yours is the best, but SPM is the deepest. It's real versus skill, and the real is where the need is.
Oh, come on. This is so super creative. It's so typical SPM, how he's tapping into this storytelling capability that he does so well and does so effortlessly. Like, whoa, like he is really tapping into the creative mind space of telling you a story, and then also being like, it's almost like he's the narrator and the author of his life and what he's speaking about. This is crazy. Let me take this back.
Laughing and the walls began trembling. Some shadows started forming like a meeting was assembling. 12 dark figures, but they didn't have a body. They stood around the mirror, one offered me some coffee. I looked in the cup, but inside was only smoke.
Hey.
A pretty face appeared on the mirror and she spoke.
Hey.
Yours is the best, but SPM is the deepest. It's real versus skill, and the real is where the need is.
Hey.
I said, but I am both. I am Los and the peasy. Dopest man alive, why you think my fans feed me? Then the mirror said, well, I'm still a bit vexed, but it's fine.
Yeah, and it's also playing on that almost what was that what was the cartoon? Was it the one with Mirror Mirror on the Wall, who's the fairest of them all? What was the princess that had looked in the I can't remember. It was something. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but it's like a Disney when they were looking at the mirror and they were talking about, you are my pretty or whatever. I don't know. Something like that was the words to the movie. But somebody let me know in the comments below if you have like daughters or whatever. But it's definitely giving me that type of vibe because it's giving me like a dark fairy tale, and he's like the narrator of the story. Like, this is amazing. I like how he's tapping into that energy.
And the real is where the need is. I said, but I am both. I am Los and the peasy. Dopest man alive, why you think my fans feed me? Then the mirror said, well, I'm still a bit vexed, but as far as rhyme trickery, y'all fucking rip nicks. This we all agree, that includes the 12 neighbors. The shadows started laughing, then drank from their containers. So I took a sip from the cup that they gave me, and then I started laughing like my acid went crazy. Killer flows that the dog is off the right. Motherfucker is is a monster on the mic. Competition getting got some proper light. If they tripping, nigga, rock the block tonight. Killing flows that the darkest off the right. Motherfucker is a monster on the mic. Competition getting got some proper light. If they tripping, nigga, rock the block tonight. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, what the fuck is this? They said ghost piss mixed with lost soul swishes.
Come on, S.
Oh shit, the hell am I drinking? I ran out the room, even left my damn ink pen. You said close, don't leave the pen behind.
If someone else finds it, they'll be the next in line. They'll become the best and you'll lose it like the rest.
I said, dumb bitch, I could use a tube of Crest, or silk in your breast, or a fucking piece of crayon. I'm loose, I shake earth like a Hiroshima A-bomb. Does it all day long, I'm polos with J's on. Slow-mo the Trey songs with more hoes than Avon. I'm doing what I'm going to, sorry no one warns you. Other rappers boring like a window with a poor view. Put away your sword, dude, here, drink some orange juice. No one comes close, even if they were some horseshoes. You the shit, but if I have to be such, then I'm the shit that won't go down even after you flush. So what you want a nigga to say? Say, motherfucker, you can't wish me away. Killer flows that the dark is off the right. Motherfucker is a monster on the mic. Competition getting got some proper light. If they trippin', nigga, block the block tonight. Killer flows that the dark is off the right. Motherfucker is a monster on the mic. Competition getting got some proper light. If they trippin', nigga, block the Glock tonight. Killer flows that the dark is off the right. Dark is off the right. Dark is off the
I like that. Okay, so let's quickly talk about SPM with The Darkest Author featuring Carolyn Rodriguez Coy. And I want to start off by saying I love this because I love when SPM, and this is what I always say when I do reactions to SPM, like he is one of the GOATs when it comes to tapping into this energy of like narration and storytelling. And like I always said, he has this Tupac-esque and Biggie-esque type of vibe to him, because those were two great, one is from the West Coast, one is from the East Coast, but they tap into those varying energies of telling stories and being really great storytellers, and you can just imagine and picture everything that they're saying. And SPM is one of those as well, who represents Houston, which I consider kind of like I consider Southwestern, at least in my opinion, it's like Southwestern, but it's like, I don't know, like the people who are from there, I don't know if you guys consider it the South, or if you consider it Southwestern, or if you consider it more West, but I don't know, at least to me it's like Southwestern. But when I sit there and think of it, he's like the Southwestern version of those two put together. Like if you hybrid Tupac and Biggie and put them together, that's what SPM will be. And I feel like that's the energy that he channels when he attacks his songs, especially when he gets in his bag and he starts rapping like this, like especially with this The Darkest Author. Like it was, the narration was so phenomenal and so on point, the way that he was able to tap in like this to this real dark, eerie energy that he did. It was almost spooky, like Stephen King, like haunting, and like it was like a haunting presence on it. I love Carolyn Rodriguez Coy, who I believe was the woman who was playing the mirror, of how she was sitting there, how she jumped in the narration and joined in on the story, and they played off of each other's energies. I thought that that was super dope and super creative, and I just love the energy that they both portrayed on this track, especially when you think of SPM. I mean, this is just like another day at the office for him, especially when he gets in his bag, when he starts to story tell, and you just can imagine every word that he's saying. Like, he is the best at it. I don't know who else can sit there and do it like that, but that's what SPM does. This is what he does. Like, this is what he do. Like, he tells stories and he takes your mind on a journey, and you can't help but to respect who he is as an artist, because that's what he's giving you. I thought that that was creative. I thought it was dope. I loved the way he wrote the beat. I loved his punchlines. I loved his bars. I loved the lyricism. I love how simplistic the beat was, because it was very folklore, very fairy tale type, but it was very dark, haunting fairy tale. So I like that about it, and that he matched the voice of taking his vibrato and his voice down a notch to match that and marriage it with the beat as well, to give it that eerie type of feeling as well. So I loved it. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10, a 10 out of 10, excuse me, for the amazing job that he did, him and Carolyn, because that was amazing. So with that being said, let me know what you thought in the comments below with The Darkest Author by SPM, featuring Carolyn Rodriguez Coy. And with that being said, please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.
They call me Megatron. Shorty's a mega con. It ain't about the race either, it's a marathon.